welcome to PendulumEdu, and today we have brought daily current affair quiz of 22nd March 2020. Friends, in this series we discuss important current affairs and also the questions related to it which can be asked in any exam for which you are preparing, let it be SSC CGL, SSC chsl, state PCS or any other defense examination. So let's start the session. The first question is, Hubali-Ankola railway line passes through which tiger reserve? Hubli-Ankola railway line किस टाइगर रिजर्व से होकर गुजरती है? And the options are Kali, Sahyadri, both A and B, and none of the above. So the correct answer for this is option C, that is both A and B. Let's see why was it in news. So recently Karnataka State Wildlife Board has approved the disputed Hubali-Ankola railway line project in Bengaluru, and this project was announced in 1997 and it was rejected various times by the Central Empowered Committee of the Supreme Court, Ministry of Environment and Forest, National Tiger Conservation Authority. Why? Due to the damage caused by it to the environment, as this railway line passes through Kali and Sahyadri Tiger Reserve, and these tiger reserves are located in Karnataka. So a question can also be asked that where the Kali Tiger Reserve or Sahyadri Tiger Reserve located. As you can see in previous year papers of SSC CGL, chsl, that the questions asked from national parks or tiger reserve or wildlife sanctuary are usually based on their location. Moving to the next question, which of the following countries is not a member of the G7 ग्रुप? निम्नलिखित में से कौन सा देश G7 समूह का सदस्य नहीं है? एंड द ऑप्शंस आर जर्मनी, इटली, जापान एंड इंडिया. सो द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस इज ऑप्शन डी, दैट इज इंडिया. सो लेट्स सी व्हाई वाज इट इन न्यूज. So recently US President Donald Trump has announced that he will address the G7 via video conference, and this year's G7 summit was to be held at Camp David near Washington in April-May 2020, and the decision, as you all know, is taken due to world pandemic coronavirus COVID-19. And talking about the G7 summit, G7 group, I would say, talking about the G7 group, it is a political organization of 7 advanced economies of the world, and the members of this group are Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, United Kingdom and United States, and it was found in 1975. So it's important that you remember the name of the countries which are member of a particular group, and in case the number of members are more, in that just remember the number and not the exact name of those countries. Like in a particular, like we talk about IMF, so there are 189 countries associated with it. Those are its members. So you don't need to mug up all the 189 countries. You just need to learn the number that 189 countries are members of IMF. Moving to the next question. Recently, R. Gandhi and Anant Narayan have been included in the Reconstruction Board of which बैंक? हाल ही में आर गांधी और अनंत नारायण को किस बैंक के पुनर्निर्माण बोर्ड में शामिल किया गया है? एंड द ऑप्शंस आर यस बैंक, पंजाब नेशनल बैंक, स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया एंड कैनरा बैंक. सो द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस इज ऑप्शन ए, दैट इज यस बैंक. Friends, recently R. Gandhi and Anant Narayan have been included in the board of reconstruction of Yes Bank, and they were appointed by Reserve Bank of India as the additional directors in the reconstruction board of Yes Bank. R. Gandhi is the former deputy governor of the RBI, and Anant Narayan is an associate professor at the SP Jain Institute of Management and Research, and these both persons are appointed to the board for 2 years from March 26, 2020. Moving to the next question, the Defence Procurement Draft Policy 2020 will continue till रक्षा खरीद मसौदा नीति 2020 किस वर्ष तक जारी रहेगी? एंड द ऑप्शंस आर 2022, 2024, 2025 एंड 2026. द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस इज ऑप्शन सी, दैट इज 2025. Friends, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh released the Defence Procurement Draft 2020 in New Delhi, and this draft will come into effect. It will come into force from 1st April 2020, and it will replace the old Defence Procurement Policy 2016, and this new draft policy will remain in force till 31st March 2025. And what is the objective of this policy? Its objective is to make India a major global center of defense manufacturing by involving the private sector in manufacturing activities under the Make in India initiative. And government has also introduced the system of procuring defense equipment at affordable rates in various categories under the lease process. So the Make in India initiative is a flagship initiative of Government of India, and by this new policy of defense draft procurement policy, the new draft, its aim is to promote Make in India initiative and involve private sector in manufacturing activities so that India can become a major global center of defense manufacturing. Moving to the next question, what has the Supreme Court ordered to be seized in contempt of court केसेस? उच्चतम न्यायालय ने अदालत की अवमानना मामले में क्या जब्त करने का आदेश दिया है? एंड द ऑप्शंस आर पासपोर्ट, वोटर आईडी कार्ड, पैन कार्ड एंड आधार कार्ड. द करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस इज ऑप्शन ए, दैट इज passport. So let's see what was the order of the Supreme Court. Recently, the Supreme Court has said that the courts can order the surrender of passports in contempt of court cases. And why this ruling is made? So that to ensure the presence of the parties in contempt proceedings. कहीं वो भाग ना जाए. The decision has been taken by a bench led by Justice R. Bhanumati and A.S. Bopanna, and the court has given this ruling during the hearing of a contempt case in connection with a civil suit over the division of a disputed property in New Delhi. The apex court also made it clear that the contemners, the person who is charged for contempt of court, he will be required to submit only the passport to the court. Moving to the next question, the Lok Sabha has recently passed a bill to give the status of institutes of national importance to the Indian Institutes of Information Technologies. The triple ITs located at which of the following places are included in this list? लोक सभा में हाल ही में भारतीय सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थानों को राष्ट्रीय महत्व के संस्थान का दर्जा देने के लिए एक विधेयक पारित किया है. इनमें से किस स्थान पर स्थित संस्थान इस सूची में शामिल है? And the options are Surat, Bhopal, Bhagalpur and all of the above. So the correct answer for this is option D, that is all of the above. So let's see what was the news. Recently, the Lok Sabha has passed a bill that will provide the status of institutes of national importance to 5 more Indian Institute of Information Technology triple ITs which are located in Surat, Bhopal, Bhagalpur, Agartala and Raichur. And prior to this, 15 other triple ITs have also have been given this status under the Indian Institute of Information Technology Public-Private Partnership Act of 2017. Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal has said that such institutes register 100% placement and follow the reservation policy. And the Institute of National Importance, the status itself is a very important status which is given to higher institutes of India. Moving to the next question, on which day is the International Day of Forest celebrated? अंतर्राष्ट्रीय वन दिवस किस दिन मनाया जाता है? And the options are March 21, April 22, May 24 and June 26. The correct answer for this is option A, that is March 21. Friends, International Day of Forest is observed every year on March 21. And this day raises awareness about the importance of all type of forests. As you all know that the forest, the land which is covered by forest has declined due to the impact of the construction activities, the developmental activities, I would say. And this has caused loss in biodiversity. Therefore, the theme of this International Day, Forest Day 2020 is Forest and Biodiversity, as the importance of forest is for all the living beings. On March 21st, 2012, the United Nations General Assembly declared International Day of Forests. Local, national and international efforts are encouraged to conduct activities such as tree planting campaigns on this day. So you should also take initiative to plant a tree where there is, if you find anywhere that their land is barren, or the land does not contain any plants, or the area is lacking in some trees or grasses, so try to plant some trees over there and contribute to your environment. Moving to the next question, which type of body is the State Election Commission? राज्य निर्वाचन आयोग किस प्रकार की संस्था है? And the options are statutory, constitutional, non-constitutional and non-statutory. So the correct answer for this is option B, that is constitutional. Friends, recently the Andhra Pradesh State Election Commission stated that there is no objection to the distribution of pattas under the housing program scheme. Since the implementation of the code of conduct in the state from March 7, the government's plan to give houses to the poor and providing house site pattas were prohibited, and this decision of State Election Commission was challenged in the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ordered the removal of code of conduct and asked to reinstate it 4 weeks before the election date is announced. And the Model Code of Conduct is a set of guidelines which is issued by the Election Commission of India to regulate political parties and candidates before elections. Talking about State Election Commission, so it is a constitutional body and it has mentioned in Schedule 9 and 10 of the Indian Constitution. So a question can also be asked that in which schedule State Election Commission, the provisions related to State Election Commission is mentioned. Okay. So friends, here we have covered the important current affairs and questions related to it. So if you like this session, like the video, share it as much as possible. Also comment your views in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and also press the bell icon to receive notifications, and keep preparing with us. All the best. Thank you.